Okay, number 3 to the business of mastery is world-class marketing and product promises. This is your X factor. This is the ultimate competitive edge. If you want anything to change in any business, to take it to an entirely new level of growth, of competitive edge, of profitability, you have to master the little things. And the little things are your X factor. You have to find a way to add intangible value that goes far beyond what anybody else can measure. Okay, the ability to find a way to do more for your clients, your customers, than anybody else in your industry. Constantly asking them questions. Again, it's always about the questions. It's always about knowing your customers. But you have to constantly find a way to do more for your customers than anybody else, and it has to be able to be maintained as a standard culture inside your organization. Everybody has to be able to do it. It has to be a constant. So, for example, take Apple. Okay, Apple is the easiest example that I can give. There's hundreds of examples, and I have them on a list right here. But I'm just going to use Apple because, I'm not doing hour-long videos here. So, Apple has dominated multiple different industries. If you look at the history of Apple, it has reinvented itself time and time again. It was a computer. It died. It came back as an iPod. It came back to dominate music. So telecommunications, music, computers. It has constantly found a way to reinvent itself and to do more for its customers than anybody else in its competition. You want to be able to find a way, again, for your customers to continuously do business with you over and over again. It's not just a one-time thing. There are 3 things that you can really break down as far as reinventing and consistently reinventing, and that comes down to leadership. Okay? What do you bring to the table? What does your company bring? What can it do? Your vision, being able to get clarity of your outcomes, being able to anticipate what the future is, anticipate what your clients want for the future, what your customers want for the future, government regulations, industry, cultures. Imagine me, the difference between a baby boomer and Gen X and the millennials, and understanding what changes. For instance, your website, which we'll talk about in a different video. I'm going off course here, but if your website has a bunch of words on it, get rid of it. If your website has a bunch of fancy words like strategic innovation, right? Now, I'm talking to you about that because that's what it is. But when you put it on a website to your customers, you don't know what the heck that means, right? You're selling to humans. It's okay to be human. Now, leadership, vision, financials. The third is financials. Know where and how you can be valuable. Look at your books, look at your finances, and understand where your customers are really more appreciated. Understand your ability to influence people. You have to build a fan culture. Any business, it's easy to grow a business, okay, and you can be lucky and find money. You cannot be lucky and sustain it. There's a difference between growing a company and maintaining a company and keeping it throughout the life cycle of the business. You have to build fans. If you're selling something to somebody and you never see them again, you don't have fans. You got to build a fan culture. World-class marketing and product